Let's fly.
Hey Pikmin, how are you doing? I just came back home from a festival. Oh, for real? Great. That's crazy. Festival like music, yeah, like some kind of music festival or something, or maybe outfit festival, right? Most likely music, like. Oh.
Light it up. Time to say hello. Let's fly. Open fire.
Hey Blaze, how are you doing? There's a place where you can find a chest, as I remember. A festival with a lot of food from different countries. Really, there's... Oh, nice, nice. That's crazy, actually. Huh.
Let's fly.
Pew pew with chasca. You know, like, about the chasca, chasca is actually a powerful character. She has a problem when it comes to, like, multiple targets, but when it's, like, single targets, she's actually crazy, for real. She's insanely good. Especially, like, when you... By the way, in the future, I will switch my build. At the moment, I use, like, this weapon with this set, but I will switch to Vivi set, Viridescent Werner, and the weapon is going to be like this one when I get like second copy of like Skyward Harp, because this one is I would say more versatile in Spiral Abyss and in Overworld, because yeah, it can swirl, you can get additional damage, and also you build has an emo DPS character, so yeah. And I check the damage, Vivi set gives me more. Of course, if you have like normal and decent amount and ratio with your crit rate, crit damage, you know? It's kind of the same. At the moment I have like 207 and 97, right? With Vivi set I have about like 200 something to 880 something like that. So yeah, more than enough, you know? And by the way, and I checked couple. Thank you very much. I just like I checked that game you told me about, which is like that a duet Spiral Abyss, something like that. So yeah, I forgot the name completely. But again, the game, like yeah, it's if you ask me, it looks like more as a HSR than like a Genshin Impact. You know, and it's close beta already. We'll see. We'll see. Actually, not a bad games. In general, all of them. I don't know if you have enough time to play all of them. You know, it's because like yeah, it's so many games, because you listed about 4 games if I'm not mistaken. I only checked one of them because mostly I'm hyped about that Cyril Palace, not gonna lie, because it looks crazy. It's just insanely crazy. Hey Desta, how are you doing? I have a hard time getting over 200 crit damage with Chasca since she levels up crit rate. Oh, crit damage? Level up crit rate? Oh, you know what about like crit damage? Since you mean her ascension, right? I mean like since you use this, let's say like that. Why I want to use that Vivi set? Vivi set is actually not bad for her. and it gives you slightly more damage because of like and also swill, etc., something like that. It's actually helpful when you use the characters like mavuika, ororon, and like even citlali, because they have off-field application damage. Not citlali, of course, but yeah, mavuika and ororon, and you can swill and do more damage. But when it comes to crit rate, crit damage, actually, since this set gives you 40% crit rate whenever you use her skill, by the way, you know, like at the moment I have like 57. It's, you don't need to hit the enemy. As soon as you use her skill, you get 97 immediately. So it means like when you hovering, like when you like in that state, you immediately get that crit rate. And by the way, if I'm not mistaken, it's non-stop, because usually set says that it's for 6 seconds, but you get for like a non-stop period, you know. And because of that, building her as a crit damage is not so difficult, because you need to invest on crit damage mostly, you know. No, Sam, I'm fond for pairing on silver. Yeah, that's true. You said, thanks, so I prefer to respond to your life. Oh yeah, yeah, I got it. Oh yeah, about title, by the way, guys. You know why is that? Let me explain and let me share my thoughts, and you can maybe make some conclusion. At the moment, yeah, recently, like we got some gameplay, skirk gameplay, which is actually, you know, like what I don't like. Most likely, they want to do skirk to be like mostly playable in spy lobbies, especially on upcoming spy lobbies, you know, because she has a problem when it comes to her kit a little bit. You know what's that? It's about like that void rift and like subtleties, when you need some special energy to play, to like use her special mod. I mean like that 7-phase flash mod, you know. The problem is like void rift, how you can create it. It's like you need, like you or your party members, like when party members like triggers frozen, superconduct, cryoswill and cryocrystallize reactions on one of the enemy, it creates void rifts near that enemy. Each void rift can be created every 2.5 seconds. So it means if you fight against single target, you can waste like about like 5 seconds to create all of them, you know, at least 5 seconds. The problem is, she's, according to the leaks, she is incredibly bad when it comes to multi-targets, especially the, you know, like small targets like helichures, etc., something like that. Her AoE is not so great, unfortunately, and also she has some collisions. It means like, yeah, you know what it means, like it's collisions like when the like range characters has melee collision, but in this case she is melee character but has some collision, which is actually nonsense. You know, the collision, I mean, like when she hits the enemy, she can throw him back a little bit with the last hit. At the same time, you need throughout her fight, you need to do like charge attack or use her special burst when you are in that 7-phase mode, you know, to like fully utilize that phase, because it lasts for 12.5 seconds, but you cannot gain like let's say like that. After using her skill, you get 45 serpent subtleties. With the 3 void rifts, it's additional 24. It means in general, like overall, it's 67, 66, 45 plus 69, right? 69. She consumes 7 subtleties per second. So it means about like 7 to maybe 8 seconds uptime. So yes, throughout the fight, you still need to do some charge attack. And you need to do some or burst, special burst, to again absorb those void rifts to increase that state, you know, like not increase, but increase her damage, because she needs that void rifts to do some damage. Blue resonance is also my go-to as well. I will check. Oh, about Blue Protocol, actually, like, I heard about that game, so yeah, I will check it definitely. The problem is like, yeah, like, you know, like checking and playing, it's completely different. Mobile phone. Hey, Griffiths, how are you doing? Skirk so much is Coffeer dependent that I know, yeah, as that's true. That's so true. And you know what, guys, about the teams, by the way, like, let's say like that. In the Skirk team, Escoffier is more valuable than Skirk. Let's say like that. You know why? Because when you switch Skirk with any other cryo character, you can actually do some damage anyway. Yes, she is like not a bad DPS at all. She's not terrible. I'm not gonna say that. But you know, like you need like two characters. One of them, it's like, by the way, Griffiths, it's not only Escoffier. You need Furina as well. Without Furina, you know, it's bad because of one of the reaction you can do, like it's frozen reaction, and that reaction gives you that void drifts as well. So it might be useful when you fight against the enemy. Yes, some of the enemies cannot be frozen, that's true. So yeah, like, but a lot of limitation. On top of that, the charge attack and her set. Extremely controversial if you ask me. You know what's the problem with that set? I mean, when it comes to Constellation 1, looks like that set it's completely useless. It's not so good on her. Just to let me find. Oh, I have trashy. Like, just a second. Let me find at least one. Yeah, this one. So yeah, because it doesn't buff charge attack at all. It buffs only normal attack and burst attack. You know. So yeah, and I still don't know how is that possible to like use this. Like you still can use it. Definitely, she's going to be playable. Not gonna lie, she is going to be best cryo DPS. Definitely, but you know, like the margin, like the difference between like Ayaka, for example, and for example Risley, is not going to be so high. And let's say like that. All credits to Escoffier, because Escoffier is so broken and gives you so much. By the way, is the new bow even does something? Oh yeah, new bow. About new bow, yeah, you can use new bow on Sijuin. She scales on HP. You can use new bow on Yelan. I still would suggest you to use Favonius, because you know why? I saw like players use that bow. The problem with that bow, Yelan needs a lot of energy recharge, you know, or like you need to someone to gives you energy. Oh yeah, I recently switched them. Why is that? Just look. Oh yeah, let's check that. Like, so yeah, at the moment I have 29 KHP, right? And energy recharge 147. When it comes to that new weapon, I leveled it up completely. So yeah, it gives you like, yeah, and when an attack hits an opponent's deal AoE damage equals like, yeah, max HP. So yeah, like it's good for Sijuin, it's good for, yeah, 35k. We can check the damage if you want me to. I can do it in Spiral Abyss, you know. But again, that weapon without energy, Yelan is like, yeah, not so useful. You need to do like different rotation. And rotation is like, you need to try to do double E, you know, if she is Constellation 0 for you. I think Skirk, Escoffier, Shenhe and Yelan is good alternatives if Furina is not available, but Propulsor... No, it's actually bad. You know why? You know why this team is so bad, if you ask me? Because of energy. That Shenhe doesn't produce so much particle. Yelan can be okay. Actually, Yelan is like, let's say like that. The team with Yelan, if you switch Shenhe with Yelan, is better. You know why? Because of energy. Let's say like that. For Skirk, you don't need any energy. That's true. But for other team members, you need energy. And for Furina, for example, like for Shenhe herself, for Yelan, you need that, and for another one, for Escoffier especially. You know why? Because yeah, or you need to give a lot of energy recharge, and that's a problem. Because let's say when it comes to Mavuika actually,
Rise with the sun.
With her skill, creates pretty good amount of particle. Just a second, let me just be close to an enemy. Who can call this like cutest enemy? But anyway, so you see like it's 5 particle every time. It's actually crazy. For Skirk, when she is in her burst mode, she doesn't create any particle at all. Keep that in mind. So yeah, let's say like that. Burst DPS is kind of like not only difficult to use. Let's say like that. For example, if you want to increase her burst damage, you use your Furina, you use your Escoffier, you use your Yelan to give her more buff, I mean to Skirk, right? And after that, using her burst, your team is going to be without energy. The problem is future Spyla base. As you know, guys, new Spyla base, which is going to be added to the game. They add that Spyla base in 5.7. When we start the first chamber, second chamber, etc., something like that, you cannot have any energy. That's a problem. In this Spyla base, as you know, when you start it, you have an energy, which is actually pretty comfortable, you know, to play. In new Spyla. Hey, Rat, how are you doing? Not yet, Rat, not yet. By the way, hi Lee, how are you doing? Skirk skipping, let's go. Yeah, I kinda like that, you know, like let's say like that, I still want to spend my 50-50, but even if I lose, I think I just like, yeah, you know, like whatever. I don't need that character, because the problem is, she made 4 Spyla base, most likely. And if so, you can actually ask your friend to pull that Skirk and play Spyla base in co-op mode. That's it. I'm not kidding, by the way. For real. Let's say like that. If you have a Escoffier, you have Furina, you ask your friend like, yeah, can you join me with your Skirk? And that's it. So let's say like that. If Skirk is going to be the only option, right? You can do that. It's actually like, yeah. It's not bad, because they will, as you know, guys, new Spyla base will allow you to use co-op mode on all 5 floors, which is actually crazy. Buff is not so high, so actually you can use 4 players, even 4 players. Bro, wait, I'm pulling mavuika. Yeah, about that. By the way, guys, about future characters. Actually, yes, because like, as you know, guys, next patch is Raiden, which is, I would suggest you to skip, you know, so yeah. It's up to you, so if you like the character, go for it. But yeah, in terms of like, for your account, I would say yes, we have like this one. You can go for Varesa in the future, or if you have Varesa, because Varesa is better. Varesa is way better. Way better. She is good against some shields. She is good like in overload teams. She might be played in like that plunging team. Yes, not so much, not so many team comps, to be honest, and team archetypes. Yeah, that's true. She is limited. But you know, like, if you compare with Skirk, she's crazy. If you compare with Chlorine, yes, Chlorine slightly in terms of like team comps, team archetypes, slightly better, but damage, it's on Varesa's side, you know. Other than that, like Kinich is going to be, will get his rerun in the next phase. It's in a couple days. At the moment, Kinich looks slightly maybe better than even Skirk. I hope they will, because you know why? Skirk, as you know, guys, she is not a natlan character, so she is not going to be so great against those void rifts, void shields, you know. But Kinich can do it, and Kinich can be played with Mavuika if you have her. She can be played with Shanling, with Bennett. She can be played with Nahida, with TDDS. Nahida, by the way, I did the test, is actually not a bad option at all. I mean, like, yeah, if you don't have Emily, you can easily go to TDDS Nahida. You can use Kirara if you have her Constellation 6. She's actually a crazy option, because she increased skill damage by 12%. When you under the shield after using her skill or burst. So we have actually good characters for him. And Mavuika, if you don't have Mavuika, yes, Mavuika will still remain #1 DPS in the game, no matter what. Chlorine, where is a better value for Hyperlon Cookie? What? No, like, by the way, right, it's actually false. With Dendro reaction, Skirk definitely will be better, definitely. And you know why is that? Because of infusion. In any case, right, like I understand why you want to, like, let's say like that, like it's kind of like expectations and reality for you, don't get me wrong, but no matter what, Skirk is going to be best cryo DPS in the game. Like Ayaka cannot compete her. Yes, she is close enough, but not the same, you know, because Skirk plays out of normal attacks, Ayaka plays out of. But yeah, I discussed that. Why you say the same thing anyway? So yeah, it's up to you. In any case, as you know, guys, like in a upcoming Imaginarium Seda, which is in 8 days, we should get like a new reaction, which is Cryo Dendro. Maybe it's possible. Upcoming elements going to be Dendro, Cryo, and Electron. And by the way, it's going to be new type of reactions, as according to the leaks and according to the not Hoyo actually. Hoyo doesn't officially announce that. So yeah, reaction is going to be like when Cryo meets Dendro. When you attack Dendro, after that, when you attack with Dendro, you get like Dendro damage, additional damage. When you attack with Cryo, you get additional Cryo damage. When you attack with Electro, Electro gets Electro resistance. So it's something like that. So Electro involved as well, you know, so you can use Electro as well. The point is, some of the characters will get huge amount of buff, and Skirk is one of them. Not only Skirk, you know why? Actually, it's Risley as well, because Risley is a normal attacker with a catalyst. And I assume that Risley might be better than any other characters. Yes, he definitely will lose to Skirk in terms of damage, but he's a catalyst, you know. So yeah, he might be one of the winners of those reactions. Also, you always can use maybe like some combination, you know, like I don't know, maybe like Rosa and Chonyun, but it's kind of like, yeah, it's up to you. Hey Sino, how are you doing? What can I wait for Kinich? Just like, oh, I can wait for Kinich. Oh yeah, about Kinich, guys. Yeah, as I told you guys. So yeah, Kinich now looks actually a great option. You know, if you ask me, not gonna lie. So yeah, because let's say like that. If you have a Scoffier, skipping Skirk now, it's not a crime. You literally lose nothing. If you have Risley, actually, Risley is a great option at the moment with a Scoffier as well. If you have Ayaka, it's still okay option, you can use her. It keeps that in mind again, like yeah, Skirk is going to be powerful, and yes, best DPS, Cryo DPS, but not so, you know, like slightly better than Ayaka. Yes, way more easy to use, not gonna lie, that's true, because like she plays out of normal attacks, which is obvious, you know. Ayaka plays out of that burst. When it comes to Risley, actually, no, not so much, because the Scoffier also buffs that Risley, you know. And yeah, like, so yeah, like, and we will get many options with that new Dendro Cryo reaction. Hey Dreamers, how are you doing? Alright, so yeah, let me just like use that bow and do some like tests, something, you know. About the teams, if you want me to, it's like, yeah, I recently, as you know guys, tried like this team. This team is actually cool, like Arlecchino, Escoffier, just like, yeah, she is just amazing for like any teams. It doesn't, by the way, yeah, she has limitation, as you know guys. You need to play like only within Cryo and Hydro to get that 55% red shred for Hydro and Cryo. But even if you don't play in Hydro teams and Cryo teams, you're completely okay. You can and you can't, it's up to you, because like she still has a great application, especially for Arlecchino, because Citlali's application for Arlecchino is not so great, unfortunately. For Mavuika though, it's completely different, it's opposite. It's better to use Citlali rather than Escoffier. For Gaming is the same, it's better to use Citlali rather than Escoffier. For Yoimiya, I would say it's better to use Escoffier, you know, if you want to do that. So it's also possible, because she has range, Yoimiya is a range character. So yeah, I haven't tested, to be honest, not gonna lie, but you can. I'm pretty sure Risley Melt does same damage as Risley Freeze. Risley Melt or Freeze? No, it's impossible, right? You know, it's like, it's completely different reactions and it's completely different multipliers. Skirk looks so cool, sadly have to skip her. And like, yeah, like, you know, like what? Oh, about Dance Lift, I don't know like when we're going to get that Dance Lift, guys. To be honest, like we should wait a lot. About Skirk, yeah, she looks crazy actually. You know, like the, let's say like that anticipation, like it's pretty high, because I was about like, yeah, that Skirk as well. So yeah, Skirk is going to be something crazy, but looks like, you know, like they made her especially for spy. By the way, she has some passive, which is actually extremely suspicious. And you know what is that? When you get that mod, which is like 7-phase flash mod, and if you didn't utilize that flash mod completely, the seconds remain will transfer to the next chamber. And that's extremely suspicious. You know why? Just imagine you use Mavuika, right? And you use Mavuika's burst, and Mavuika has 7 seconds of that like donuts extent, like charge donuts attack, right? And you just utilize like only 5 seconds of them, right? Just imagine like 2 seconds transfer to the next chamber. What does it mean? It means like Mavuika has a huge problem with that energy. You know, like it's obvious in my opinion. You know. Most likely, and that's a problem because of Void Reefs. When you fight against single target, it's difficult to get that energy. You need to wait for 5 seconds. So let's say like that. As you know, Arlecchino has also 5 seconds cooking time. I mean, like you need to use her skill first, then wait for 5 seconds, then absorb that. But it's completely different. Because in case of, yes, with the Skirk is going to be the same. Since you will switch to your characters and build setup, you definitely will do some reactions and attack. It might be frozen, superconduct, like swirl, cryo swirl, but cryo swirl, I don't know, like we use, like cryo swirl most likely depends on your enemy. And also like crystallize, it's also because you cannot use like any other characters on it, so it's mostly frozen, and even not it's a little like, yeah, I just like, yeah, it's so controversial abilities, you know. Well, in any case, but in case of Arlecchino though, like you just like use that skill, apply that mark, use your sub DPS character or like supportive character, then switch back, absorb it with 1 charge attack, and you can actually use like, you know, like with Arlecchino, there's a trick where you can use like not completely charge attack. You know what is that? Just say, let me show you. So you can actually cancel that charge attack.
This will be a productive part.
Let's say you use that, right? You can do like something like something like that. So you just like, it's that's just something like that. You see the sound? Sounds like you use a charge attack, you actually use it, you absorb that mark, but you haven't done it completely. Because actually you need to do something like that to absorb the mark. But it takes too much time. So you can do something like that. You see? Like with a dash cancel, it's better to use with a dash cancel. You absorb the mark, and after that you can start doing it. Like, by the way, by doing that, she doesn't apply any she doesn't destroy your that aura completely, because this one, if you notice that, so yeah, she applies some pyro, additional pyro, you know. So yeah, like we have a lot of options. When it comes to skirk though, oh my god, so yeah, she only that option, like only that ability which like transfer her not completely used 7-phase mod to the next chamber, it's extremely suspicious.
Want me to
because
join?
It means she has a huge problem with energy. And skirk like Denslev. I'm good, thank you very much. Thank you very much, streamers. I'm switching my Raiden to Tenacity. It's not a bad idea, like Griffiths. So yeah, you can use Tenacity on Raiden easily, but you know what I would suggest you to do? If you ask me, try to build her with Elemental Mastery. Let's say like that. It depends, by the way, where you want to use her. It depends, like if you use with in like within kind of Hyper Bloom or Aggravate, etc., something like that. Elemental Mastery not a bad option. Or it's up to you. You can use since it's Tenacity, you don't need to use like any energy recharge, etc. And by the way, just keep that in mind. Her skill has no multipliers whatsoever. It's actually fixed damage. So yeah, you can check it like in here. It's only 20% of normal damage, so yeah, it's fixed damage. Keep that in mind. No, like Rat, it doesn't matter. Like, how is that possible? You want to do like melt without melt characters? Like, yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, like, you still melt is melt. I mean, like, you definitely need to use some characters. Yeah, you're not going to use like Amber for melt, really, right? Most likely you are going to use like Shanling or maybe like Mavuika, something like that. Melt is melt. I mean, like, it's melt. Why really need Constellation 1 or... No, actually no. At the moment, like Dreamers, it's not like that. You know why? Because we have a Scoffier. You now don't need that Constellation at all. Yes, with Constellation he is even more powerful, but even without Constellation, a Scoffier actually can completely kinda like, yeah, be extremely helpful in his teams, you know? And since you can use a Scoffier outside only Cryo and Hydro, it's still helpful. About that, yes, maybe. About that Constellation 0 Ayaka, no, let's say like that. Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't have really to do the test. And by the way, I will do the video tomorrow about like this pile of is first on the first chamber, and I did like I tested two teams. First one is like this one, and second one is with Ayaka. And you know what? New Wallet actually clears that faster than Ayaka, but it's obvious. New Wallet is actually like, yeah, I will do that. Like, I will post the video tomorrow. I already finished it. Also, I will try Arlecchino as well. Arlecchino is also pretty cool, you know. Okay, let's try like that. Let's try this one. So yeah, I want to try that Shinchu, Furina, Escoffier, Citlali, right? Not Shinchu this time, but yeah, Yelan, Escoffier, Furina, and Citlali. And my Yelan is going to be main DPS. In this case, actually having second team is going to be like, yeah, overloaded. In this team, rotation is going to be like this. Like this one, and yes, Yelan. So yeah, let's give it a try, guys. If you have any suggestion with teams, if you have suggestion like with the teams, just like yeah. And by the way, about the DPS, you know what? I assume that Constellation 0, if you ask me, Constellation 0 without weapon, Constellation 0 Skirk is going to be gives you less damage than Constellation 0 Varesa. Just keep that in mind, guys. Because Constellation 0 is Varesa with her overloaded teams and with Chevreuse Constellation 6 definitely gives you more damage than Skirk with a Scoffier. When it comes to signature weapon, it's still questionable because Varesa's weapon is crazy as hell as well. It also gives you some damage and plunge damage, it gives you crit damage, so etc, something like that. But Skirk's weapon is crazy. It's actually kind of like power creeped weapon in the game. Alright, so yeah.
Your journey
Get to
ends
work.
here.
Up to the freezer. A burst of sleep. Here comes the catch.
Can I kill him before we leave that? I can't. Not sure.
Let my name, echoing song, fulfill our path.
Oh my god, that was a waste.
Eat papa. A little moose boosh. Goose on the loose. Busted. Things are about to get dicey. Take it easy.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's actually pretty fast, you know. It's not a bad timing. It's not a bad timing at all. And like consider that I lost my by the way, I use new weapon, which is actually it's a new event weapon which increase your HP. Oh yeah, this one.
Justice will prevail! Nephew, light it up! Volcano kaplam! Oof! It's justice o'clock! Pyroclastic surge!
Actually, it's a bad idea. It's better to use.
Charge!
No, it's not better to use. Let me start again. So yeah, I want to try Ayaka again. Hey Splash, how are you doing? Or can you please use kinich with multiple enemies? I couldn't find a single video on YouTube. I want to know like how he does. Oh yeah, of course I can. With multiple enemies. With multiple enemies, he is not so great. But it depends. You know why? Let's say like that. He has some advantage when you kill enemy with his skill, and you still have remain couple enhanced attacks. That grapple automatically connects to another enemy, which is close to that, which is actually cool, you know. Okay, no problem. Let's. This pile abyss, it's not about like new enemies. It's only single enemies. Yeah, first half is possible, but first half is like, yeah, for two operatives, it's like not a great option. But what we can do this domain. It's a Mercy Hunter domain. Like in this domain, we have like, and you know why you can't find? Because mostly using kinich against multiple targets, it's not a great idea. Like, and yeah, which team you want me to use? Let's go like this team. I'm going to use like kinich and TDDS Nahida. And Shanling and Bennett. Like something like that, if it's okay. So yeah, like if you have like another options, like I'll just
Glad to be working with you.
Rotation is going to be like that. You apply like this one, then Shanling, then Nahida, and after that, yes, TDDS. Skofir, Furina, Citlali, and Yelan. Yeah, like I do that team, like Yelan, Skofir. Alright, so yeah. Alright, let's give it a try. I will continue with that Yelan. I just want to test like how that bow is not bad. Oh my god. Just a second, let me wait a little bit. Because like, yeah, now I need to wait 20 seconds. Because of like, yeah, enhanced attack. Just a second, guys. This one like has two waves. First wave is 3 enemies, second wave is like yeah, you see like about like 350. Second wave is about like 2 enemies.
Going in! Luba, get them! I see everything!
Locked on. Shadow of the past, mine to come.
The teamwork is great! Dragon into the fire! Everyone will do!
But it's domain, you know. When it comes to Spoil Abyss, might be a little bit a problem. Let's check in Spoil Abyss. It's still playable. You know why is that? Because he has some AoE. The point is like he's not great against like multiple targets. Let's try this one. Like first half actually, it's not a great half for him. Or like first upper chambers, you know, because like we have like multiple enemies right in here. Then like yeah, let's try like on this. This actually good option. So, yeah. That's why Emily actually not a bad option. You know why? Because Emily can attack, but it's not Nahida. With Nahida, when you clear the wave, you need to on-field Nahida again to mark the enemies. That's why Nahida might be, that's why Kirara might be slightly better. On the second half, we can actually use some burning team, you know? No, it's not the option. It's a bad option because, yeah, I need... Yes, it's only first half. Chivalrous. Yeah, it's not a bad option. But Chivalrous heals not so much, you know? Chivalrous doesn't heal so much. And like, yeah, Chivalrous in this case, not a great option. No, Dia seems good with kinich. You want to... Oh, you want me to use Dia, like instead of like, okay, instead of Shanling. Dia is not bad. Yes, that's true. You can use Dia actually. The point is like Shanling is, let's say like that. You can use Dia, yeah. Let's like go like this one then. So yeah, let's give it a try. Kinich is not a bad option like Splash. If you want to go for Kinich and you don't, let's say like that, if you don't have Alhaitham, going for Kinich is not a bad option. About Skirk, like yeah, at the beginning of the stream I told that my concerns about her again and again, and recently, like kinda like today, we got couple gameplays when she does like normal attack, charge attacks against multiple enemies. It's terrible if you ask me. I just like completely like, it's so bad. I mean, like, in my opinion, she made for Spile Abyss only. And the fact that she like, kind of, like, not converts, but, like, passes her remain that abilities to the next chamber, it seems like so, you know, like, let's say like that. It's, in my opinion, it's bad for the character, because I just imagine like Furina's Saloon members, right? Or not Saloon members, but Furina's burst. Furina's burst lasts for 15 seconds, right? And if you use that burst at the end of the chamber, right? And you finish the chamber, that's okay. Just imagine that remaining seconds, for like 10 seconds or something like that, will transfer to the next chamber. For Skirk is like that. It's bad. It's so bad. It means like we will have some energy problem issue with her. So yeah, that's 7-phase flash. And also, there's another problem. Most likely, you know why they do that? As you know, guys, like, by using her skill, you get 45 saddleties, serpent saddleties. But she consumes 8 every second. So if it's 45, 7, it gives you about 6 seconds, slightly more than 6 seconds. Each Void Rift gives you 8 saddleties. It roughly means like 1 additional seconds of that enhanced mod. It means 9 seconds in general, but throughout the fight, when you're in that 7-phase mode, you still need to do and create some Void Drifts and absorb them, you know, to increase, because the max time for enhanced 7-phase flash mode, it's 12.5 seconds, you know. So yeah, to not, like, you definitely don't want to waste that 3.5 seconds. So again, like, kind of like not a great mechanic, you know. Let's say like that. If you compare with Arlecchino, Arlecchino is way more straightforward. Just incredible. Yes, she has a problem. She cannot be healed. That's true. But you know, like, if you kind of like ignore that, she's just crazy character, you know. Not gonna lie, Dia seems good. Like, yeah, Dia, like, by the way, about Dia, yes, that's true. Dia is... I didn't check those leaks, and like, where can I watch them? Oh yeah, you can check the Reddit. Like Genshin Impact leaks. It's a Reddit. You can check it. It's a gameplay, it's bad because she also looks like she has collisions, by the way. She has collisions with when she does normal attacks.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand.
I see
Your
everything.
sacrifice is
Target
ready.
acquired.
That's a little bit, you know why? Because in this case, it's better to start your like rotation a little bit like later. You know why? You need to grapple that crocodile, but not that
Your
dirt.
journey ends
So you need
here,
to do something like
Lord
that.
of Sand.
Just a
Your sacrifice is ready.
Everybody stand back.
Okay, yeah, something like that. It happens, by the way, with kinich. When you like try to use that grapple like outside the enemies, like yeah, you can mess up. It happens.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Ha!
I got him cornered.
You see, like he automatically like switch to the like another opponent, which is actually cool.
To the Lord of the Night.
Let's light it up. Going in. Let's get it. Hey,
Target acquired.
Let my magic begin.
everybody stand. Look alive. I see everything.
Oh, I lost my kinich. Just a second. Let me try it again. I lost my kinich. Alekin is the best streamers, like Shenling I think is better than this team. I mean, yes, because you know why? Yes, I would say yes as well, because like, especially for this chamber, Kinich always ruins when he secondly fires like away with his skill. Suddenly fires. Yes, like fails. That's true. Actually, yes, that's true. And like he can. Unfortunately, you know what's the problem with Kinich? We don't have good healer for him, and that grapple is actually, even though he is powerful, Mavuika cannot heal. Yeah, I can use. Oh no, I can't. Okay, let's try it again.
Your journey ends here,
Let's
Lord
get
of
it on.
Sand. Your sacrifice is
Going
ready.
in. Hey,
I got him cornered.
Oh my god, not again. Okay, let me try it again. You know why is that? That crocodile actually, it's not an object for a short period of time when you start it.
Your
You need to
journey
wait a
ends
little bit.
here, Lord of
So yeah,
Sand.
like
Your
as soon as he
sacrifice is
appeared,
ready.
he is not.
everybody stand back. Everyone hold hands.
Now he is.
Target acquired. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flame these souls.
Let's try it again. But these enemies are not so optimal, you know, for Kinich. But again, Kinich breaks the Abyss Shield with easy. He's the best one. Splash, like if you ask me. Kinich is the best one. Like even Chasca is second. Just imagine. Kinich is the best one. Because Kinich, when he uses that grapple and you don't use that skill, he just destroys that shield immediately. And that's why like he's better like on a second half, but unfortunately second half is only single targets.
Your journey ends here,
Just a second, let me
Lord of
just-
Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Going in. I see everything.
Locked on.
You need it last. A gift for you.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Random surprise.
Everyone hold hands.
I got him cornered.
Let my magic begin. Did I scare you? Consider it a
Let's light it up. Going in. Let's get it on. I see everything.
Target acquired.
watch your footing. Savor the show in peace.
Everybody stand.
Actually, Actually, you know, it's not terrible. You know why? Despite we don't use Emily, we don't use Shanling or Mavuika, so it's actually cool, you know? Skirk is way too expensive. It's not, but I guess kinich will be the more beneficial for my account of Skirk. I would say yes. You know why? If you ask me, all upcoming characters actually looks slightly better, some of them, than Skirk. We still need to wait because according to some info, they changed some, like it was mistranslated because instead of like Constellation 2 got slightly updated. It's not it doesn't get update, it just was mistranslated. So instead of damage, it's now attack. An attack can be buffed easily, you know. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, like, I still think like Mavuika is still like better. You better to go for Mavuika instead of like Skirk. It's not about like Skirk is expensive. We have options, and if you guys have a Scoffier, you don't need that like that Skirk. A Scoffier, you know why? I will show you why. Just a second. Let me just do like second half. This one is about, yeah.
Boba, get them!
Burn it down!
Reconstitute!
Get to work!
Suffer the wrath
Wrath from the skies! Incinerate! Rise with the sun!
neutralize! Eat this!
Right?
Russian floral! Nice spice!
Burn it down!
Oh, actually, I can use Mavuika.
Fulfill our path!
The problem is like,
Pyroclastic surge!
oh yeah, okay. Vortex, do you play Zenless Zone Zero? Oh no, like today I joined, like let's say like that. I have an account, I play time to time. Today I joined Zenless Zone Zero because like Zoro asked me to do, like, yeah, because of that invitation code or something, like pre-registration, something like that. I don't know, but yeah. But you know why? It's a great game, but it's about like my schedule, unfortunately. So I cannot like play so many games. And if you compare with like Genshin in my opinion slightly better, for me at least, you know. But that's a cool game. Sometimes like, yeah, if you saw the videos on the channel, yes, I do the videos on Zenless Zone Zero because you know what? Actually, Hoyo did a great job when they just like give us only one how you call it, launcher, right? And you can launch any game from only within a single place, which is actually crazy, you know. By the way, I will release a couple more videos about Miyabi. If you remember, Miyabi is like, yeah, that was a sad video I made back then. So yeah, and now he gets her revenge. Okay, so yeah, this one is multi-targets as well.
Teamwork is dream! Look alive!
Everyone's okay!
Locked on.
But you can kill them like in no time. You see, like he actually has some ability and he destroys them, you know.
Shadow of the past, mine to come.
Let's light it up!
Going in!
Let's get it on!
Target acquired.
That's the most fun moment actually, because like he doesn't lose that grapple, and that's another moment when you can die actually.
Buckle up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Hey!
Locked on.
He has a good damage.
I see everything!
Let's light it up! adventure time. Book a lot. Everybody stand back.
Everyone hold hands.
I got him cornered.
Let's see if I can. It's a little bit slow.
I see everything.
Locked on.
Okay, like it's acceptable. WuWa Vortex? Yeah, I play about WuWa. Yeah, by the way, about WuWa, I just like that I don't know like how to pronounce. Sometimes I hear like Chacona, another says Chacona, but let's say Chacona, something like that. She's crazy. She's such a crazy character. By the way, I want to start with Wuthering Waves tomorrow as again. You know why? Maybe like yeah, Josh will join the stream because I want to finish that like tower. I don't know how to do it. Maybe he can like yeah, give some advice, you know, how to finish it. I play about 10 different gacha games and I have time for 3 of them. Oh my god, that's 10, that's crazy actually. I play, let's say like that, only one, like 2 games, which one of them is Bleach Brave Souls, but it's like long story. Another one is like Genshin and like super casual WuWa. So yeah, it's 3 games, that's it. Like yeah, I have an account in HSR as well and in Zenless Zone Zero. Some time to time I actually open a game, but it depends on characters. Let's say I just like Miyabi was a great character and I went for Miyabi, wished for Miyabi. I lost my 50-50 as always in ZZZ. So but at the end I got her. She's crazy. But yeah, 10 games is just crazy, not gonna lie.
You're toast! Light it up! Full throttle!
What's that?
Wrath from the sky!
Reconstitute. Boba, get them.
Rev the engines!
Can I kill him without a shot?
Switching gears.
And I have no...
Extract. This will brighten up the place.
Rise with the sun!
Nice and
I forgot to do this.
Get to work!
Can I do that?
Suffer the wrath! Light of the blazing sun!
Oh yeah, I can. Alright. But yeah, I'm actually... Oh, it's only 2. Oh, anyway, let's continue. I play gacha games from like Rhythm ones, the combat ones. So yeah, I have found quite a lot nice ones. So yeah, like let's say like that. Yeah, of course, it's like, let's say, like I would say you're experienced player, you know. So yeah, Splash, it's about like kinich and the multi-waves. This is about like single target. So yeah, but let's do it again.
Going in!
Let's.
I got him cornered.
He's great against single target. You see, like against single target.
Shadow of the past, mine to command.
Let's light it up! Your center time!
Where's
Let's get it off! Everybody stand back!
commit to memory.
Target acquired.
By the way, destroying that shield is also 50k for him, you see? Like he's just destroying the shields like in no time. It's because like Adengo characters actually super great when it comes to those shields.
The teamwork is great! Look alive!
I'm a sub a little bit, so. But luckily, Kinich has only 6.5 seconds on that like cooldown on his skill, so yeah. Okay, so it's like that. Is this one is like, ah yeah, I don't think I can.
Reconstitute! Boba, get them! You're toast!
Burn it down! The end of...
So yeah, that's it. Let's do some domain. So yeah, you got the point, Splash. You can use Kinich against like multiple targets, but you need to get used to like, yeah, his moves. That's true, because Pikmin is right. When you fail with that skill, you just like, yeah, you destroyed. You just one shot. Keep that in mind. Because what's the problem with that grapple? It's great, but you cannot cancel it when you within that move, you know? That's a problem. I mean, like, not within all of the moves, but within like one shot, you cannot cancel it, unfortunately. It's kind of like Varesa, you know? When you just like plunging and you are in the middle of the plunge, you just cannot cancel it. You just like, yeah, you land and you can get hits. But again, it's possible. About the Dia, yes, Dia is great for some characters. Dia is great for Varesa. I found Dia actually pretty good, not gonna lie. Because Shanling has a problem. And problem is, especially Dia with tenacity. Shanling's problem is, you just like, you know, you need energy. Like that. But Shanling is great for a couple of enemies, which is actually extremely like useful. Especially against that Tulpa. So maybe in like upcoming new spoiler beats, Shanling will be again great option, you know?
Final warning! Hands rockets! Control breathing! Let's buckle up! Volcano kablam! Yeah! Hi! Yeah! Oof!
Okay, so let me try Yelan again. So yeah, Yelan is. And then I switch to Shinchu. You know why? Because that Shinchu is actually... You can use Shinchu instead of Yelan, and you will be alright. I mean, yes, it's not within like a Skirk team. In Skirk team, it's better to use like Yelan because of energy, because of additional damage, because of you don't need any resistance to interruption whatsoever. She gets that, and coefficient is actually crazy as hell. By the way, top coefficient and whole coefficient is a little bit different. So yeah, it's slightly, top is more tanky than hold one. So the team is going to be like this. It's Furina, it's citlali, and it's a Scofier. What I would suggest you to do, guys, if you ask me now, if you remember, like, yes, if your account is pretty new in this game and you want to go for Skirk, go for her. But if you have pretty old account, like about like maybe more than a 1 year, about like close to 2 years, I would suggest you to go for a Scofier. She might be way more flexible and versatile for your account than Skirk. So yeah, let's say like, you know, like 50-50 stuff, like, yeah, not so much primogems, etc., something like that. It's better to spend your primogems on a Scofier. Definitely. Because she can literally buff any Hydro and Cryo characters in the game. Literally. Even outside the Cryo and Hydro teams. For the second half, we can go Kinich, actually. Maybe we can give it a try. But Kinich is actually like, yeah. We can go Arlecchino burning team actually, you know, let's give it a try. It's also possible, you know. Let's like with Emily and like Bennett, Emily. Yeah, let's give it a try. It's actually not a bad option. So yeah, like this one, we can go Bennett, we can go Emily or Nahida. And we can go maybe Chanlik would be nice actually, you know, but we also can go by the way, Electrocharge is also possible. Dia is like, yeah, Dia is Dia, but oh yeah, let's go Mavuika maybe. Okay, bye bye Ali, bye bye, thanks for joining. Let's go Mavuika, why not? Emily alone is enough. So yeah, rotation is kind of like this one, then this one, skills and this one, maybe something like that, right? Yeah, let's give it a try. So about the Yelan with new bow, that's a new 4-star bow we got from the event, you know, with HP substat. Actually, it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's the first 4-star bow with HP.
Your journey ends here,
Time to shine.
Lord of Sand.
Show no mercy. The pinnacle of excellence. Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now. Having fun. Let the world collide. Fulfill our path.
Enjoy.
Adaptive frosting. At first, busted. Here comes the catch.
As you see, the damage is actually good, you know? It's not a bad damage with that yellow.
Transfixed. Let's light it up. Everybody stick. Try and stop. Extract. Rise with the sun. Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork. Neutralize.
Let's apply this
Lady
one.
Bear.
Yeah, I made a mistake. I should have like used that. I completely forgot about that. This is the first time I use Arlecchino, but yeah, she's actually not bad.
Reconstitute. Light it up. I'm going in. Let's light it up. Neutralize.
Yeah, again, like I made a mistake. I don't want to use any of my... Because I think it's possible.
Overrule. Extract. Rise with the sun.
Yeah, actually Arlecchino is quite... Yeah, I missed double, but that's alright. I mean, like, I will do adjustment anyway. So, okay, let's continue.
A little amuse-bouche. Goose on the loose. Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha. Shower me with praise. Let my name echoing. Show no mercy. Adaptive frosting.
If you see that, the damage is
Pinnacle
like
of excellence. Busted.
actually crazy. You know why? It's Yelan with that bow. Yeah.
Here comes the catch. Fulfill our pact.
Ah, okay.
Quietly now. Get a burst of flavor. Let the world collide. Game's up. Fun's over.
Alright. Nothing special, but yeah, that Yelan, you can use Shinchu as well. So yeah, like we have a lot of options. The point is like that Escoffier. Oh my god.
Lay bare.
Teamwork is strength! Neutralize!
Overruled. Light it up.
Extract!
Witness my rise. Transfixed.
Yeah.
Going in! I was being prudent! Neutralize!
Rise with the sun.
Fresh and floral!
Pyroclastic surge.
Just yeah, let's just like I'm my bad. Like actually using Mavuika's burst gives you some buff. I just completely forgot about that.
Show no mercy!
A little remove boosh. Gotcha. The pinnacle of excellence. Things are about to get dicey.
citlali, it's Papa! Let my name echo in song! Shower me with...
Here's on the loose. Busted.
Okay.
Everybody stand!
Light up the blazing sun. Light it up.
Reconstitute!
Commendable. Everlasting as the moon.
Let's light it up! Go in it! A little ambiance!
Wrath from the sky.
Neutralize!
Rise with that.
Let's light it up!
This is where you transfix.
Reconstitute!
Burn it down.
So yeah, like it's actually wasn't so difficult. It's possible to do. So I thought it would be difficult. Actually, yeah, it's not with Emily. Like yeah, with Emily it's actually easy. But I don't think if it's going to be easy with Nahida because that enemy changed his like form, you know. So yeah, should I apply Nahida's like maybe not, maybe not. Maybe not. So yeah. So Yelan with that bow is also pretty good. Just a second, let me check that. Let me show you her build. So yeah, usually it's better to use Favonius one. But yeah, this bow is also pretty good. It's a new event weapon, which gives you like, yeah, 41 like 0.3 HP as a substat. So yeah, increased. But again, like yeah, Favonius is just like for a sub DPS Yelan. For main DPS Yelan, yes, it's good. But when it comes to sub DPS, yes, Favonius is the best one. No way you can just use another weapon. I mean, like, it might be difficult just to use, you know? So yeah, let's switch. This weapon is also good for Sijuan, you know, HP scaler character.
Witness my mag... Let the world collide!
Adaptive frosting!
Fulfill our pact!
Witness the power of WuWa. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. A burst of flavor. Body and mind.
Incoming! Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword.
Boost on the loose! Let my name echo in song!
Ring cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
Wings
Your
of darkness.
journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Stay put.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my soul.
Absorption test. Animo test 6308. By royal
Rain cutter.
Don't be scared. Enhanced animo module 75.
Golden slumber.
Rain outlines your fate.
A gift for you.
Midnight phantasmal. Stay put.
Surprise.
Absorption test.
Witness the power of WuWa.
Stand clear.
Did I scare you? How do you consider it? Let my magic warn you.
Don't break my glasses. Swirl. Mark 2.
Know my soul. Rain outlines your fate.
Odds. Don't be scared.
Rain cutter.
Watch your footing.
Animo test 6308. Stand clear.
Midnight Phantasm.
Stay put.
A gift for you.
Know my soul.
A grand surprise.
Animal hypostasis and you. I summon thee. Hey, go away.
Savor the show in peace.
Witness the power of WuWa.
Let my magic begin. Did I scare you?
Animal test 6308. Stand clear. That's you, Blade. You're up.
You asked for it. Drop your weapons.
Quick as a flash.
On my light of the blazing sun. It's justice o'clock. Headbutt. By my spark, the night burns. It's justice o'clock. It's justice o'clock.
Running late again.
Hi. Yeah. Hands right.
journey ends here, Lord of Sand.
Absorption
Your
test.
sacrifice is ready.
Animal test 6308.
Rain outlines your fate.
We need it last.
Enhanced animal module 7. Don't be scared.
Let me read you a verse.
Enjoy.
Absorption test. Animal test 6308.
Body and no, my sword.
Save the show.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Stay put.
Ring cutter.
Stand clear. Absorption test. Animal hypostasis emulation.
No rest for the wicked.
Ready, go! Animal test 6308. Stand clear. By royal decree.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of WuWa.
Swirl, Mark 2. Absorption test.
No, my...
Burn it down.
You asked for it! Final warning!
Quick as a flash. Let's
Light of the blazing sun! Full throttle! Headbutt! Drop your weapons! Justice will prevail! Control breathing! On my... Rise with the sun! Wrath from the sky! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Heads up! Right! Yeah! Look out below! Charge! Yeah! Huh! Yeah! Kapow! It's justice o'clock! Faster! Stronger! Let's... You asked for it! Light it up! Hurry up, Varesa! It's justice o'clock! Pyroclastic surge! Boost! Kapow! Charge! Yeah! Quick as a flash! Stop the... Stop right there! Burn it down! Justice will... Yeah! Charge! Yeah! Charge!
Midnight
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready. Pound it to the...
Midnight
Your
Fantastic.
journey ends here, Lord
Absorption
of
test.
Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Rain outlines your fate.
Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Yeah. Shadow
Your
Ranger.
journey ends here, Lord of Sand.
Stand clear.
Your
Absorption test.
sacrifice is ready.
Animal test 6308. Stand clear.
Witness the power of...
Odds reveal. Absorption test.
We need a glass.
Go away. Animal hyperstasis simulation.
Having fun?
I summon.
Rain outlines your fate.
Enjoy.
Stand clear. Don't be scared.
Let me weave you a verse.
Midnight phantasmical.
Animal test 6308. Enhanced animal module 75. Stay put.
May my final stand be a monument to...
Stand clear.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is trick!
Russian floral.
Light it up! Everybody stand! Extract! Wrath from the sky!
Laid bare. Witness my rise. Overruled.
I'm going in! Burn it down!
Neutralize.
Let's light it up!
A little ambiance.
Everybody stand back! Try and stop!
Transfixed.
By royal
Witness the power of WuWa!
animal test 6308. Don't be scared. Stand clear. Animal test 6308. Shadow Raven.
No, my sword!
Stand clear.
No rest for the...
Rain cutter!
Stay put. Absorption test. Animal hypostasis simulation. Odds reveal. Animal test 60. You glade.
Let me weave you a verse.
Midnight phantasmical. Enhanced animal module.
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate.
I summon thee. By royal.
Rain cutter!
Stay put. Stand clear.
Rain outlines your fate.
Animal test 63.
Witness the power.
Stand clear. Swirl. Mark. Let's go get it, little glade.
As you wish, main.
No, my sword!
No rest for the wicked.
Rain cutter!
Animal test 60. You glade. Stand clear. Yeah. Don't break my glasses.
Teamwork is trick!
Reconstitute.
Rev the engines! We go. Light of the blazing sun. Everybody stand!
Russian floral.
Let's light it up!
Extract.
Rise with the sun! Wrath from the sky! Laid bare!
No, my sword. Animal test 6308. Stay put.
Let me weave you a verse.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Absorption test.
Rain outlines your fate.
Animal hypostasis and I summon thee. Uglay, you're up. Animal test 6308. That hurt real fast. Stay put. By royal decree.
No, my sword!
Absorption test.
Ring cutter!
Stand clear. Swirl, mark 2. Oz revealed. Ready, go! Don't be scared.
No rest for...
Animal test 6308. Stand clear.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of...
Midnight Phantasmagal. Uglay, you're up. Go get it, Uglay. Enhanced animal model. I summon thee.
Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword!
Stay put. By royal decree. Absorption test. Animal test 60.
Overruled! Teamwork is... Burn it down!
Neutralize. A little ambiance.
Full throttle! Light of the blazing sun! Laid bare. Everybody stand! Light it up!
Extract.
Commendable. This is where we fall. Trent, let's light it up! I'm going in! Burn it down! Wrath from the sky! Rise with the sun!
Reconstitute.
Hey Silo, finally here. Yeah, welcome back, welcome back. I actually like, yeah, welcome. I muted microphone because no one no one hears, that's why. Like, yeah, after yesterday's WuWa, just like, yeah, anyone's like, yeah, maybe like busy, that's why. I need to level up, like I need to increase my 4-star characters damage. Because yeah, my builds are so bad, the damage is terrible. Damage is so bad actually, yeah. Yes. Oh yeah, let me try this team as Spy Lobbies now. So yeah, I'm just testing at Spy Lobbies, to be honest. Like yeah, not so much to do, not gonna lie.
Show her you say! Let the world come alive! The pinnacle of excellence! Get to work!
Witness the power of WuWa. Body and
Extremely fast team, you know. Except Rag blazing Ayaka like crazy again. Did I miss it? No, no. How did you know that? How did? Yes. You know why? Because of the topic of that stream. And let me explain why the topic is like that. It's because, like, yeah, I know you most likely will go for, like, yeah, some, you know, like, let's say enhanced version of Skirk. We'll see though, like, yeah, I wish you best of luck. But again, at Constellation 0, that Skirk might be, like, yeah, not so great, you know? And she mostly, as what I've noticed so far, she is mostly for spy lobbies. She is mostly for a single target and for new spy lobbies, by the way. Not for all spy lobbies, but for new spy lobbies, especially. And that's a problem. Because, yeah, because, like, she is extremely expensive when it comes to team comp. She unfortunately needs that signature weapon to do something, and Escoffier and Furina to do something, you know. Without them and without weapon, she's kind of, yes, you still can do some adjustment. Let's say you can use, maybe if you have only Furina, you can use Charlotte. Actually, she's a great healer. But Escoffier definitely gives you more than that. Escoffier is just like a gold, you know. She's just crazy as hell. And yeah, again, like, this one is like kind of, I don't know, like still like not so. How did I know? Maybe because Rat is always saying Ayaka is the best. Like by saying Ayaka, it doesn't make her best. But to be honest, you know, Ayaka has huge problems, and Ayaka had a problem for a long time, like since release. It's always like that, you know, like that. Even back then, while that burst wasn't so great. That's why you actually use that Mercy Hunter on her, you know? Because Mercy Hunter also increases her normal attack and charge attack. Which is actually additional, like in this case you can sacrifice her burst, because burst sometimes you can miss it and like increase your charge and normal attack, you know? Because many players use those charge and normal attacks. It's actually extremely powerful attacks, and also she gets infusion, you know, after dashing. But yeah, only by saying doesn't make her. In my opinion, if you ask me, even Risley is slightly better. Because Risley is a catalyst, he has access to so many characters, he can easily use Mercy Hunter. So yeah, he has more options, I would say. But it's me, you know, like, let's say like that. Again, by saying that Ayaka bad doesn't make her bad, you know. I know like she's playable, and with the Scoffier, her value increased. That's for sure. And now she's actually, I don't want to say Escoffier made her great again, but she's useful, you know? She is useful, not gonna lie. But when it comes to team comps, she is also pretty flexible in compare with Skirk, because Skirk is like, yeah, just because with Ayaka you can easily use Xilonen, you can use Kazuha, you will be alright. But when it comes to Skirk, no way. Just no way. Luckily, we have Citlali with that TDDS and like Cinder City stuff. Okay, so yeah, this team is going to be like that. I will buff my Shinchu. I want to try this team. Second team, you know, I tried literally any team possible. Kinich is super easy because of like this Dendro. Kinich on first half is also possible, you know. On the second half, Kinich is just, yeah. We can actually try Alhaitham team, you know. It's not a bad option. Alhaitham, like a burning team with Bennett. Why not? You know. Let's give it a try. Like this one, maybe Mavuika and Nahida, you know, something like that. And Nahida is TDDS, so I'm going to use like. Finally, I can get the glider from Dragon Spine today. For real, congrats. Oh, you like finished that statue or something? I don't remember which one are they, but. Dragon Spine, Wind Gliders. It's either this one, it's a Fontaine, or this one. Or maybe this one. Yeah, something like that. Because... Oh no, like... No, it's like another one. Yeah, maybe this one. Monstadam Notch and like because like it looks like no, it's like it looks like a Nemo. Oh yeah, maybe this one. I don't know which one. Anyway, would you say Kinich is worse at? Oh yeah, definitely. If you ask me, definitely Kinich is actually. If you ask me, Kinich has maybe one of the best constellations as a game. You know why? This one is just crazy as hell. Because it's increased movement speed, which is actually allow you to do more dodging, you know, and also crit damage on his cannon. It's, you know, like it's crazy. It's increased by 100%. Second one, it's great because you get additional Dendro Reshred, and if any of your teammates has these artifacts set, you get additional more. You see. So yeah, like he's going to be just crazy. If I'm not, in my opinion, like he's that constellation, first and second one is the best constellation for him, and maybe one of the best constellations in the game, because like huge power. Kinich is powerful without constellations at all. You know, his main problem is he's like kind of like mostly single target. You know, when it comes to multiple targets, he's not so great. It's possible to do, but he's not so great anyway. But with Constellation, he's just... I once played Constellation 6 Kinich in Imaginarum Sierra for 500k damage, 500k, just like with a closed eyes, you know, like you just like that, without any buffs, etc., something like that. That's like super easy. Hey Mirak, how are you doing? I'm not really under DPS. Was a Consulate Snow ones. The console. Oh, okay. Let me check that. Consulate Snow ones. Ah, this one. Oh, okay, okay. Consulinks like Snow one. So yeah, like it looks like, yeah. It doesn't say like a Stars one. So yeah, it doesn't say it's like from. Oh yeah, you can read it. Consulate Snow one, and maybe it says that it's from Dragon Spine, right? Oh yeah, maybe, just like... I got Lady Kakona yesterday, finally won. Oh, congrats. That's Lady Kakona, actually, like, she is crazy. I just, like, you know, I rebuilt her. Maybe tomorrow I will start with WuWa again, you know, just to do that Tower of Defense. Maybe, like, Josh, if Josh join, he can help me with that. But Kakona is crazy. I use Kakona in Overworld. Damn, bro, she's just insane, you know, like, she is so easy to use, she can dodge, she somehow can heal herself, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, somehow she heals herself, so yeah, just amazing character. Rotation for this is going to be like that. Bennett, Mavuika, like Nahida, then I'll hate him to do some damage. Because Nahida is TDDS, she can increase, so yeah. Okay, let's give it a try. And yeah, congrats, like, she is really, really cool. And let's say like that, if you compare with Zani, Zani has a great damage, just insanely crazy damage. But, you know, it's so fun to play with Kekona, you know, Chakona, or like, how they call her, Chakona.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand.
Off to the freezer! Zeus on the loose! Show no mercy! Ring cutter!
Sacrifice is ready.
Time to act!
We need it last, Natlan.
Strike a pose! Lightning, echo, and sun! A dash of frosting! A burst of get to work! Witness the power of WuWa!
A gift for
Rain
you.
outlines your fate!
Surprise.
Not faster than Yelan, but maybe faster actually, no?
Off to the freezer! Show no mercy!
Actually, he's faster than Yelan. That's crazy actually, you know? He's faster than Yelan. Oh yep, like she can use that standard and like don't need to level up her talents to get buff. Let's say like that, yes, but you know, like if you want to play her as a DPS on field, you need to level up normal. I yesterday did a mistake. You don't need to level up skill. So yeah, Forte, Liberation, and normal attacks. That's it. You can easily skip her skill and intro skill. So yeah, both of them like completely useless. So yeah, I by mistake like you know, by default you just think about the characters like yeah, skill, Liberation, and Forte is a way. But with Chakona is a little bit different. So yeah, normal attack actually I leveled up today, yesterday. So yeah, to keep her on a field. But she's cool. She's really cool. Alright, so yeah, this one, yeah, I'll hate them team.
Adventure time! Teamwork is strength!
This may hurt a little.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand!
Commit it to memory.
Here you are. Subtract.
I want to check like if damage is okay. No, actually no. I messed up a little bit. Again, that's alright. I need to get used to it because like
Let's light it up!
the first time I use
Teamwork is strength! Light it up!
Grow.
Here you are.
Rise with the sun! Everybody stand!
oh, I forgot to use like burst. I think like why? The damage is so small.
The process of elimination.
I definitely messed up with them again.
Yeah! Light it up! Teamwork is strength!
This may hurt.
Actually, in this case, maybe using Xilonen is better.
Rise with the sun! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Here you are.
Yeah, I almost said like it's possible. Let me give it a try again. Yep, like do you recommend like leveling up every character? Oh, actually no, Silent. You know why? Let's say like that. If like if you ask me, I usually don't do that. You know why? Because but I need to do that. because like yeah, since I just do some like streaming etc, something like that, level up all of the characters is actually not a bad idea for me. But if you just play the game and have fun, leveling up all of them, it's a waste, you know? So yeah, like that. My account is kind of like not for like streaming, like not for streaming, because let's say if you want to like to do some test, for example, Kirara. My Kirara is not leveled up. Yes, she is on low constellation, but still, you know? Let's say another character which is actually might be useful. This one, Beidou. Beidou is actually crazy. She is constellation 6. I need to level her up actually.
If you ever want to
You know?
trade tactics.
Like Faruzan, definitely, you know? Like Kaya, Yunjin. You know, all of these characters actually, for me, must be like Charlotte. So yeah, these characters must be. But let's say like that. If you can clear all of the difficult content in the game, you don't need to do that. Because mostly it's about Spile Abyss at the moment. If you have all of the characters to clear the Spile Abyss and upcoming Spile Abysses, just skip them. Why not? And it's a waste of mats, you know, like yeah, I know like whales who just like don't even like, let's say like that, level up all of the characters and just like save some books. It's actually normal. Because actually leveling up the characters up to level 90 costs you a lot. Just huge amount of Mora,
Your
and
journey
huge amount
ends
of
here,
books. You know?
Lord of Sand.
Goose on the loose! Fulfill our pact! Rain Cutter, know my sword!
sacrifice
Rain
is ready.
outlines your fate. Time to act.
Yeah, she shoots fast.
We meet at last, Metal.
Time to act.
Let my name echo in song!
A little amuse-bouche. A burst of flavor. Let me leave you a verse. Know my sword.
Save it. Show it.
Body and mind. Shower me with...
Consider it.
Off to the freezer. Show no mercy.
Yeah, Shinchu's faster than Yella, you see? I usually buy my Mora. I'm only using the like easy premium team is boring. Oh, let's say like that. If it's boring, I definitely will suggest you to level up couple characters 4 stars. You know which one? Like Shinchu, Bennett, Shanling, Fischl, Ororon if you have Sucrose, Kirara. You know why? Because like this is actually key characters for a game, like especially
Good
if you want to do
things
some
come to
tests.
those who
You know,
don't
like
wait
I
around.
like to use 4
That's
stars
what they
because
say anyway.
you know why?
Knowing
In
my
some
luck,
cases, using
the
4
opposite
stars
is probably true for me.
slightly decrease your runtime. Because no animation whatsoever, it's a kinda, you can say it's a quick swap, even though it's not possible in Genshin, you can say that, you know. It's fun to play. I like to use 4-star characters, and especially characters who doesn't rely on their burst, you know. Let's say Mavuika rely on their burst like pretty heavily, you know. I usually buy more, that's alright, I mean like it's completely okay.
Burn it down! I'm going in! Pyroclastic surge!
This one,
Sharing my knowledge!
flicker. Let's do some damage. Let's see if I can handle. Actually, I can't, you know? I can make a mistake.
Rise with the sun! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up! Rev the engines! Light of the blazing sun!
Scatter!
Light it up! I'm going in!
Committed to memory! Make yourselves at home!
Pyroclastic surge!
Actually, I do wrong rotation.
Off we go!
A process of elimination.
I'm a solid game.
Flicker.
I will continue anyway.
Pyroclastic surge! Burn it down!
Alright, so yeah, let's give up. Yeah, I don't want to mess up with that boss. Let's do one domain run. I like slightly bad with that. You know why? Maybe Shenling might be better. Yeah, maybe I will try Shenling now. Shenling is actually like slightly better than mavuika when it comes to this like feel that bar. I just like, yeah, it's skill issue, guys. So yeah, sorry about that. I sent you the ones I got leveled up. Oh, like yeah, I can. Let me check it. Okay. Oh, you mean like 4 stars? Just a second. Oh, I see. Actually, yes, you have a key characters, you know, if you ask me. So yeah, like I literally like talk about like Yunjin recently. So Yunjin is okay, Iansan definitely, Bennett and Link is like, yeah, must, like you need to do that. Chevreuse, no need to do like to be like level 90. Faruzan need to be level 90 if you want to play her DPS. Rosa, it depends. You know why? Because if you want to play her on field with a melt, a reverse melt, then yes. But in general, I would say no. Xinqiu, it's up to you. Because when it comes to wave damage, we can do more damage. Cookie Shinobu, maybe that's it. It's enough. I mean, you know why? You have pretty good electro characters. So if Cookie Shinobu is a great though. You know, it's cool. She is actually cool. But yeah, you have like key characters that's leveled up. Like as I mentioned, like Shenling is leveled up, Bennett leveled up. So yeah, you have Iansan is leveled up as well. Xinqiu. So yeah, all of them. It's like, let's say like that. It's a good beginning. I don't think you need more than that, if you ask me. So yeah, like these characters is more. Let me show you my characters. Just a second. I also don't have so much. Just a second.
Is it time to go?
So yeah, for me it's like Sucrose, it's Cookie, it's Fischl, Xinqiu, Bennett, Shenling, Yao Yao, like all of these characters, like I use them. And the character which is like under the level 80, I don't use them so much. So yeah, sometimes I use like Diona, but she's crazy, Kachina, maybe, Lila sometimes, but yeah, and Chonyu. So yeah, I want to level them up though, like with higher constellation. But yeah, mostly I use like these characters. So yeah, it's a 9, like, yeah, not 9, 14 characters, which is actually I also want to level up Faruzan when I got constellation 6. She is constellation 5 now. But yeah, your characters is good, like I would say. So yeah, and Barbara as well. You know why Barbara? Barbara like she was leveled up like a long time ago. She is a starter character. So yeah, I haven't had enough Hydro back then. You know, I was extremely low on Hydro, extremely low. So yeah, the only Hydro I had was I don't even had like Yelan. It was Xinqiu, Barbara, and just imagine I played Hyper Bloom with Barbara. So yeah, with Raiden, because Xinqiu haven't had enough application, doesn't have enough application, and Yelan as well. I mean, like for Hyper Bloom, you know, especially in Overworld. For Spylabis it's actually okay, his Hyper Bloom team, but when it comes to like Overworld, yeah, you need like, you know, like you fight against one enemy, and yeah.
The pleasure is all mine.
Silence!
Time to shine!
Get to work! A little amuse-bouche! The pinnacle of...
Cry damage bonus. Oh my god. Right. I don't know which team to test in Spoil Abyss. But yeah, let's try one more team. Like, looks like, yeah, today guys you are pretty busy. And maybe yes, I will just like... It's better to take some rest. I agree. And I actually not gonna lie, I want to do that. What was that team? Oh, I'll hate him team. Let's try it. Yeah. Oh, I want to change. I'll hate him with Shanling. Just a second. Mavuika with Shanling. First team is the same. Second one is going to be like this. It's going to be Bennett, Shanling, Nahida, and I'll hate him. My I'll hate him is actually pretty cool. I mean, like, if I'm not mistaken, it's a 5-star weapon, and this one, an artifact set, is like either 2-piece or like this one, his set, best set.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand.
Adaptive frosting! Juice on the loose! Show no mercy! Rain cutter! Rain outlines your fate!
We meet at last. And at last.
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Off to the freezer! Pinnacle of excellence! Fulfill our pact! Witness the power of WuWa! Rain outlines your fate!
Yeah, it's pretty fast actually. I didn't expect that. You BP level 52 or battle BP? You mean like BP? What do you mean level 50? Oh, BP.
Wow! Where did that come from?
What do you mean by BP? My BP. Oh, like you mean like no, not yet. I mean like not yet. I like if I'm. You mean like this one? No, not yet. Not 50. I mean like I'm on 40 at the moment. Oh, BP level. Yeah. So yeah, like it's still 40. So yeah, I maybe will be, because you know why? I usually like about like I need about like 3 weeks or like 3 weeks and couple days to level it up completely. At the moment, it's 40.
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages.
Battle pass, yeah,
Come
yeah, my
on,
bad. I just like
Daddy's
completely
adventure
forgot
team.
about it.
I'm going in!
Eat this!
Yeah, it's actually
Let's
best
light it
option,
up.
you know what?
Teamwork is dreamwork!
This may freely, the Temple of Wisdom.
Scatter!
better to use like, I would say,
Get them! Let's light it up! Yeah! Huh? Everybody stand back!
yeah. I messed up a little bit again, but I low on energy, unfortunately. But I think it's like this team is like way more better than mavuika team.
Nice and spicy.
Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Now let's
You're
use our
toast. At the fry pan.
Let's light it up!
yeah.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Committed to memory. Sharing my knowledge.
Subtract.
Just a second, let me just check the chat. I usually when I do the stream, like this chat is like a little bit like, yeah, it's kind of like distracted, you know, like, yeah, like answering both chats, it's a little bit difficult. Let's see what. Okay, it looks like yeah, I can at least feel.
Let the world collide! A little amuse-bouche! At first, the flavor! Show no mercy! Yeah, rain cutter! No, my sword!
Yeah, this Shinchu is actually extremely like, better than yellow, if you ask me.
Shower me with rain! Let my name echo! Off to the freezer! Goose on the loose! Ugh. Get to work! Witness the power of WuWa! Rain outlines your fate! Know my sword! Time to act! Body and mind! Yoo-hoo! Time to shine! A little amuse-bouche! The pinnacle of show no mercy! Rain cutter! Rain outlines your fate!
It's faster than yellow. It's faster than yellow, actually. Okay, like it's some long pause, but yeah, this one is like, yeah.
Let's light it up! Everybody
Nice and spicy. Eat this. This may hurt a little.
Flicker.
Out of the fry pan.
Yeah, I must stop a bit mostly.
I'm going in!
Alright, let's just like give up. Like, I need to get used to that, but yeah, I would say like maybe. Oh, by the way, Silent, do you play WuWa? Just curious. You know why? Because actually WuWa is not a bad game for you. You know why? It's actually pretty challenging. I need to try to that I'll hate him couple times before like doing on stream, because yeah, looks like it's possible. but you need to I need to adjust my rotations, because you know why? Even though Alhaitham doesn't rely on energy, his skill cooldown it's extremely high. So yeah, and because of that you cannot use it like kind of like pretty often. So yeah, you need to wait anyway. Even though there's a mechanic technique where you can actually use his infusion non-stop, because he can get infusion in 4 different waves. Damn. I will try Navia now. So yeah, it's actually a good idea. Let's check what the chat says.
Going into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas.
Turn chat. Actually, you know, like what I already like lose this game and loads and oh, okay.
I've read almost every novel from Yai Publishing House. Pretty normal, right?
You know what? Actually, I silent if you ask me. I already like asked that you know, like Genshin Impact, like. So yeah, like the point is like I asked hoyoverse support to add something like to kind of like block the chat, you know, when you do something. It's actually but yeah, because it's sometimes it's distractive, you know. You cannot like focus on the main chat or this one. Okay, let's go Navia. Yeah, I'll hate him. I'll hate him. Like Navia, I want to try Navia on the first half. You know why? Because oh no, not the first half. Like this one against lava guys. It's going to be Navia, this one, Shanling and Bennett. Because I can actually Shanling and Bennett. Oh, it's not a great idea actually. Maybe using mavuika, great idea. You know why? Shanling is great against lava, but when it comes that it might be like, yeah, let's try this one. And first team, I'm going to use again that Shinchu team. I like that because you know why? Aika clears this one about like, for me it's 38 seconds. And Aika is a 5-star with a 5-star weapon. Shinchu with a 4-star weapon do like about like in a minute. So yeah. Oh, you play ZZZ for real? I didn't know that. That's why you asked me like whether I played. Let's say like that. I have Zenless 0 account, and today I update the game because of like that was a 2nd anniversary, etc. Something like that. So yeah, I just log into the game, grab all of the stuff they give us. It's like a lot of buckets away. We bought like 2,000, 2k, how they call that? Anyway, primogems. You got the point. But yeah, then I log out. So yeah, I did the dailies. It's easy in Zenless Zone Zero. It's super easy in Zenless Zone Zero if you compare with Genshin. Okay, rotation is going to be maybe something like that. I will apply. Now, you need to do something like that. Unfortunately, Shanlink is. Let's try Shanlink, then decide, you know? Yeah, let's try this thing. Then decide. And yeah.
Your journey ends here,
Mining,
Lord of Sand.
adaptive frosting. At first, fulfill our pact. Let me weave you a verse.
Sacrifice is ready.
Shower me with praise. Let the world come on.
A little amuse-bouche. Spears on the loose. Witness the power of WuWa.
Yeah, that's a problem.
No, my
Put it
sword.
together. No, what's the problem? It's better to crowd control.
Strike a pose.
Mining, echoing.
Off to the freezer. The pinnacle of excellence. Get to work. Ring cutter. No, my sword.
Yeah, he's just amazing, Just only problem with this is I can't hit FPS on 4K, so I gotta play like, oh come on, still better than Genshin, but kinda sad. Oh my god, for real, like, you know, like I don't know like what to say. I even don't know what FPS I have when I play, and like also yeah, I just. If I'm not mistaken, it's low, it's 60, something like that, and like my monitor doesn't even like support that like 200 or something. I want to change it actually. It depends. You need to change. The point is like changing only more like monitor. It's not enough. You need to change your video graphic adapter and the monitor at the same time because they kind of work in conjunction, you know.
Teamwork is strict.
Booba, get them. You're toast.
Let's light it up.
Out of the frying pan.
Everybody stand back.
Hey there. Fire. Eat this. This one's got your name on it. This one's got your name on it. Nice and spicy.
Going in. Let's light it up.
You're toast. Booba, get them.
Let's light it up.
Maybe I should do Nadia's bursts faster, you know?
Off we go. Everybody stand back. Let's
Attack! Eat this! Umbrella warfare, I guess. Umbrella warfare, I guess. Nice and spicy.
teamwork is dreamwork.
You're toast!
Let's light it up.
This one's got your name
No,
on
I
it.
can't use it. I want to use the whole thing. It's iPad for my monitor. Oh, about iPad. I didn't know that. So I use iPad as well, but let's say like that. For me, it's like iPad. I don't remember the series. If I'm not mistaken, it's iPad 2023 or 2022, something like that. I want to change it actually. To be honest, not gonna lie, Maybe I will change it like maybe next year, something like that. We'll see, we'll see. But yeah, it's good. Actually, not bad. New one is better, way better. So yeah, but you know, like mostly I don't play on iPad, only TCG stuff, you know, that's it.
Time to shine.
A dash of frosting. Juice on the loose. Fulfill our pact.
Let me read you a verse. Know my sword.
Let the world collide.
A little amuse-bouche. The pinnacle of excellence. Get to work.
Witness the power of WuWa. Rain outlines your fate. Know my
Yeah,
sword.
that's Shinchu's actually. It's because of like that weapon. But again, and it's Scorpion, of course.
Body and
Time to shine.
Juice on the loose. Fulfill our pact.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Time to act. Get body in. Time to act.
Yeah, I messed up a little bit.
Strike a pose.
Show no mercy.
Oh, it's okay, it's fine. I want to use the whole thing. I got no iPad. Okay.
Venture, let's light it up. Going in.
Yeah, this one is going to be like actually.
Coming at ya. A proper
I don't think I can
send-off.
handle it.
Nice and spicy.
Everybody stand back.
Watch out. Hey, umbrella warfare, I guess.
Okay, it's actually good. Alright.
Let's light it up. I'm going in. Let's light it up.
You're toast. Fire.
Let's see if I can, like, maybe kind of boost.
Let's light it up.
Booba, get them.
No, I need some energy.
Watch out. Chap.
This dude likes to
light it
like
up.
change his
We go.
position. Okay, I already.
Teamwork is strength.
Eat this. Nice and spicy. Feeling lucky. Fire. Well, with rocks. This one's got your name
Actually, it's
on it.
possible.
I'm going in. Bring it.
Watch out.
Yeah, it's possible. I just messed up because I wait for like actually it's I don't know about next one. I dare you to kill and get 50 stacks. Oh yeah, that enemy like yeah. I will try it. I never tried that by the way. All right, so yeah, let's do one more. Like, is it difficult to get that? Be back soon. Okay, maybe it's like I can check it later anyway. So yeah, with Navi it's possible. It's a little bit annoying, but Shenlink is better than like yeah. It's like I'll say for me Shenlink is better than mavuika. Actually, it's possible to use mavuika, but for me it's a little bit skillish. You know why? You need to get used to those normal attacks mavuika has. That donut canceling stuff, you know. Alright, so yeah, let's try.
Chivalry will never die.
So yeah, let's try this. Either you gotta heal a lot of kill it very fast, like yeah, the HP drain is pretty decent on. Oh yeah, I know that. Actually, like yeah, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, that 50 million damage you made on that boss, right? So yeah, I know that boss. I just like, you know, like I actually only did one boss. Just a second. I call them the totem bosses. Just a second, let me. I only made, it's a 3 legendary Fatui. Check this place, just a second. Where is that totem boss? It's another totem boss, but it's not that totem boss. Totem boss dodge. Yeah, this one, if I'm not mistaken. Totem boss, oh no, it's a different one. So I don't remember, but like, yeah, I marked the place. Many saurian icons, okay.
Everything
so yeah,
is
something like,
except
you know.
overtime.
Alright, so yeah, let's just...
Let the world collide!
A dash of frosting! A burst of flavor!
Witness the power of WuWa. Drain outlines your fate.
Yeah!
Lights out.
Just amazing team. Yeah, maybe I will start WuWa tomorrow, we'll see. Okay, attack please. Elemental Master. Okay, so yeah, not this time. Not this time. I didn't know you play ZZZ. ZZZ is actually, yes, Zenith Zone Zero is actually a cool game, not gonna lie. It's like, it's not like WuWa. WuWa is, yeah, when it comes to like visual effects, etc., like ZZZ is like actually obviously better. On all achievement max, pretty proud of that, I guess. Oh, for real? Like, you got them all. That's crazy, actually. Yeah, I just missed all of them. You know why? I mean, yes, it's fun. Maybe to do the damage. I mostly like to do like Spy Abyss, to be honest, to do some tests. But yeah, it's definitely fun. So yeah, let me get some like this one, because I need to level up my characters. I mean, like, I need to get some good pieces. Okay. If it's crit damage would be nice. Alright. Yeah, I'm super lucky. Yeah, extremely lucky. And they have Miyabi. The story is like the... Oh yeah. This animation is crazy good. Yeah, that's true. Voice actors are great. Incredibly great. That's true. The story is like to my killing and like pacing. Yeah, that's true. Like, you know what? I have Miyabi, by the way. If you ask me, it's yeah, I have Miyabi. I got Miyabi. Miyabi is just crazy character. But unfortunately, my character's level is only level 30. I know, because I need to finish that storyline to get to that ascension challenge, you know. And I don't know how to do that because yeah, back then I was super casual and I missed like kind of like give up, you know. Who cares about ZZZ? I don't play ZZZ so much. It's like let's say like that. I just log in like I wanted to get that goal, which like singing goal, you know, like the first buffer in the game, ZZZ. I forgot the name. So yeah, I failed. I spent my 50-50 and failed as always in ZZZ. So yeah, and I just stopped playing. You can, yeah, like, you know, like, I don't know, like, my casualty level is kind of like completely different, you know. For real, I'm not kidding, completely different. I mean, for me, casual, it's like not playing the game for a month, you know. WuWa, I'm casual, but that ZZZ is like super casual, you know. Alright, so yeah.
'Twas on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
What should I choose?
The Miyabi fight is like, I don't play every week. Oh, for real? Every week? Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I might also like ZZ because I got like 3 Miyabi in one pool. Oh, for real? That's crazy actually. Come on, like 3 Miyabis in one pool. Damn, bro. Like I lost my 50-50. Yeah, I'm on Miyabi. Like as always, I never won 50-50 in Zenless Zone 0, by the way. Never ever, because maybe I'm super casual because of that. It's okay actually. And yeah, like I don't know, like yeah, it's for me like be casual. It's kind of like yeah, once a month, something like that. But yeah, 3 Miyabis in one pool is crazy actually. So yeah, alright guys, alright Silent, I would say Silent. This is it for today. I will be honest, tomorrow is a Saturday. So yeah, I will be online tomorrow, but I want to start like Wuthering Waves. By the way, I would maybe suggest you have time, check that Wuthering Waves. It's not a bad, you know? If you play on PC or something like that, it's actually not a bad idea. And it has 120 yeah, hertz like monitors, etc. something mod, you know? Okay, so yeah, this is it for today. Unfortunately, not so lucky with these artifacts, but yeah, I tried this Arlecchino team, like burning on the second half. It's cool. Also, Navi team might be useful. I maybe will try it like later, because this pileup is, as you know, like not so difficult. You can actually use literally any teams you want. Yes, with some adjustment, I would say. Some characters is easy, another one not. About the topic of the stream, yes, I describe it like at the beginning of the stream, guys. So yeah, just check it if you want to. I didn't like WoW when I tried it last month. Oh, for real? You know why I still continue playing that and I do dailies, etc. something like that? Because I have pretty good account with a quite playable characters and a lot of weapons. You know, that's why. I don't know why, but I don't want to say I'm extremely lucky on weapons banner, but quite lucky. But when it comes to characters banner, say yeah, my luck is terrible. Even though yesterday I was lucky and got Rocha, like by winning 50-50. So yeah, it's cool. Kyakono was like guaranteed, so yeah, but Kyakono is crazy. I want to, by the way, maybe like yeah, like maybe I will do more Wuthering Waves today. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thanks for joining once again. I will be online tomorrow, so yeah, feel free to join tomorrow, guys. And yes, bye bye, guys. Bye bye.
That's a nice haul.
'Twas on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
I will make you better. will make you better.
Take a look. There will definitely